All right, Bitcoin Tuesday. 1047, slightly down on the day. Altcoins, it's pretty flat all around the market today. Pretty boring day. But the monthly, we'll take a look at the macro here, and then we'll zoom in all the way to the 4-hour and take a look at what we need to be watching for today. So let's get right to it. Monthly, blue skies, rainbows, nothing, no worries here. If we close even here, we're easily above our all-time high close ever, right? Line price, I mean, it's just picture perfect, right? Look what came after we closed previous, right? We started getting above all-time highs, close above there, likely continuation. That's the odds on based on just this chart, nothing else. All right, monthly looks terrific. Let's go into the weekly. Little consolidation after 6 green consecutive candles in a row. Perfectly A-OK and normal. I still wouldn't mind if we go all the way down to the green zone again and kind of tap and go, right? We put in this nice little bull flag, would be just A-OK. Doesn't have to take forever. 1 or 2 weeks. Could be great, but we don't have to, right? We could just, and we could do this, where we just kind of go up to new all-time highs and then maybe get a throwback at this level, right? This would still be okay. So don't sleep on this. Right, this is the other option that we can do. Like, even though it'd probably be a little healthier to do this, right? First, wouldn't be surprised at all if this is, we go up here first and then do that little throwback to here and then go much higher. So one of those two scenarios, either one is still bullish. I don't know which one we get, but I think one of those two. So I think that's the good and the better, right? There's not really a terrible scenario here, at least for now, right? We don't see any, we want to be aware of candles like this, or, these high wicks that fakes out and comes back down, right? But we don't see anything like that yet, especially after, 40% rise to closing a new all-time high weekly candle as of last week. The bulls are clearly doing what they need to do. So we don't want to doubt them. They're proving themselves. Don't be silly. And until we get some kind of a warning, right? Even on the daily or the 3-day, we don't have that yet. These are the zones, right? You don't panic at the blue zone. This is the best. You don't panic at the green zone. You can start to panic down here, but that's why these are color-coded. All right, we're way the hell up here into the stratosphere. Weekly looks fantastic, well above the Gaussian channel. I mean, the upper Bollinger Band is still, it's right there. There's not a whole lot the bears have to go on here. Last week, it was like, we haven't made a new all-time high yet. Now we do. Now what's the bears' excuse? They have nothing. They have nothing to go on. We've closed at a new all-time high close. Plain and simple. Would we like to close at a new all-time high wick? Of course. Right? Love to see 110 come. But, I mean, I guess if they're hanging on by a thread, that would be the thread. All right. Weekly is obscenely bullish. 3-day chart. What's not to like? We closed all-time high 3-day candle as well. All-time high 5-day candle as well. It's like blatantly obvious here. Consolidation, not giving it up. Anytime we've gone down, like, look at all these lower wicks. Bulls are fighting back and not really ready to even give the bears a sniff at victory, let alone even a breath here. Tapping the MA8 would be nice, right? We haven't even, look at the closing prices here. We haven't even sniffed the MA8, which is usually typical of, like, explosive move here. So we'd like to get going a little sooner than later, but if we're up 40%, like, let's realize what we've done and not always be like, what have you done for me the last 4 seconds, Bitcoin? How about all of that, right? We've gone from 74 to, 104 in a few months, less than a few months. Like, let's realize that and realize that we could consolidate here. And that would be actually good for altcoins, right? If we could just kind of hold the line here. If we break out, so be it. I would expect a throwback, like either, like, again, like I said on that weekly open, we either hesitate here and go back down, maybe only the EMA 8 on the 3-day, or to the green zone and then go, or we just kind of continue and then throw back to the blue zone, right? Something like that. One of those two. Those are still my only two scenarios I'm kind of looking out for until, like, where will I start to change my mind? Okay, if I see a candle like this, then we would get a little bit more worried. Like a huge, like say we go to like 110 or 112 and then like sell off in the same damn candle back to like 99. Whoa. Okay, that will make us pump the brakes. But until then, no warnings here. This is just bullish consolidation at all-time highs. Like, you can't sleep on that, right? We could easily just pop to new all-time highs in an hour or two, right? It could come in any 4-hour candle, and we'll look at that in just a moment. Let's go into the daily, right? We still haven't seen anything that the bears have to go on any chart yet. We're still above the EMA 8, even on the daily, folks. Like yesterday, we got a little sniff. We even looked under the 14 for the first time in a while. We did right here, right before what happened. What happened right after that? I can't tell. Can you see it? Right after we dipped under the 14, I can't tell. Did we go higher or lower? Okay. We'll see how this plays out. But, I mean, look at this. It's even trying to flip the recent highs to support. Above and beyond bullish. That's beyond picture perfect. It's almost like the movie scripts. Like, price wouldn't ever behave like that. You know, the movies, they play poker and everyone gets a royal flush. It's like too stupid. This is almost becoming that. It's like it's too picture perfect. It just like breaks out, holds it as support, keeps going. That is crazy. Like, it just like flips this, breaks out, support, keeps going. Little consolidation, breaks out, support, keeps going. Trends don't tend to reverse, right? Trends tend to continue. And we see evidence of that, right? We're not just pulling that out of a fairy tale hat. We're above the stratosphere, blue sky, and doing proper bullish things. I mean, you don't have to take my word for it. Like, price is king. Until price goes under the EMA 8, what are you thinking about? We're only in the daily chart. Like, the weekly and the monthly look even better. All right, 4-hour. Let's go way in. Again, even on the 4-hour, the bears can't do anything. They try. We shrug it off every time. Look at these wicks. We got a little dangerous here, right? And our pivot level was always this. Like, if we come down and close under there, like, we're probably going to the green zone next. I would be on the 200. That still holds true, right? This isn't going to change. We take out this low, even on a 4-hour chart. Green zone is next. High probability. Right around, probably south of 100K, honestly. Otherwise, odds are up dramatically. Higher up than down. That's the odds. And we've broken the highs, right? We just put in new highs on even the 4-hour chart that we have not seen in a long time. So next target is, I mean, it's not anything but all-time highs. That's what we're looking at for even on the wicks, right? We've closed it on the weekly. What else do you need? The bears are losing sleep. At least they should be. Do we have anything else to go on here? We can go look at some indicators. They're pretty high. Nothing. I mean, it's like nothing to write home about. We don't need to look at indicators every given day because nothing's really changing on those. At least even on the short time frames. The long time frames obviously take longer to update. Imagine that. Pretty flat today, but if you haven't paid attention, like every chart, the bears are losing heavily. Anybody has any information on some bears posting things? I would like to see what they have. Genuinely interested. Genuinely? I don't know. I think I said generally. That too. Yeah, we got to get some price action going. Some alts up. I think that'll really start to magnify, and alts will start to take off if Bitcoin just kind of holds the line here. If we hold at or around, we just got to reduce the volatility. If you're wondering, like, well, we've been here. Well, no, this is not chill from Bitcoin. Like, that is not chill. I mean, even this is a little extravagant. This is bonkers. We've got to like Very calm. Like, very calm. And then alts will start to explode in this scenario. Not whatever the hell is going on here. These radio waves. Let's get radio waves out of here. And let's get to, you know, Gulf of America calm waters.